Yes, I thought I'd just do a quick live. So now the weekend's done, and it's the old catching up with work now. Holidays all over, all done, out the way for a little while. So it's been a bit of a full-on day, bit maxed out, trying to catch up, going through what feels like about 8 million emails. So, but I did come prepared. So I thought we're going to do a live. I said I'd do one. So because I know it's going to be a busy week. We'll be out on the road, most likely some point tomorrow, I would guess, and a lot of the week as well. So anyway, how has everyone been? Obviously, I've been out and about as well. So, but I want to check how you guys are as well. Don't forget, we're coming up to our yearly little celebration. Well, we'll see how we're going to celebrate that. I was hoping it would be a good one, but looking at the weather at the minute, it's not looking too great. So I'm just hoping. But we got what we look at, is it next week? Yes, next Tuesday next week will be our 1 year on YouTube. Oh dear, that soon flown. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to celebrate that with me. So I've just got fingers crossed the weather's going to hold out. So, but yes, hopefully this will push it out. I've heard a few things that the algorithm's kind of doing its own thing on YouTube at the minute. So I don't know how true that is. It's just what they say on these videos. Got to watch the algorithm. Dear oh dear, I don't know. Do you know what? You've had a week off holiday and it just kind of feels that you haven't had a week off holiday. It's been a hell of a week. It's we've had lots to do, lots to sort out, admin wise and clear up, and like I said, right in the middle of it, I ain't been too well either. So it's yeah, you still feel that you're not 100% at the moment either. There's a lot of bugs about. So, but anyway, how's everyone been? Very rude of me not to ask. Hi Nick, how are you? Hi Mohammed, how are you? Good to see you. Nice to see all these people now popping in. We like to see that. So it ain't just me moaning. We can all have some other people on there moaning as well. Yeah, so with it's one of them weeks where you have a holiday and you, like I said, you just feel like you've kind of not been on one. So I'm glad I've got one booked for November. So yeah, we've had lots to do, and like I said, being ill halfway through the holiday, so that held things up. So I didn't quite get as many videos made as I wanted to. So, but we did get out last weekend, as you may have seen, and if you haven't seen it, come take a look. That'll use up a little while, you know. Put it on while you go to sleep. But yeah, a lot of people do that, don't they? I haven't done that yet. Not yet, anyway. I can normally go to sleep at night without that. But so you'll be that age one day. Anyway, let me have a slurp of this. Yeah, so what have we done today? Been out to the post office, dropped a load of parcels off. Got that done. So you can tick that off. And then, yeah, the rest of it's been working at home. We love getting stuck behind a PC, trying to catch up. Now, how do we say that? Said hi. Ominous edits. If I'm saying that right, you'll have to let me know if I've said that right. May not do, knowing me. So, but yes, nice to see you. Thank you all for popping in. Like I said, we're going to keep it clean, no swearing and nothing on here. That's the little room rules. Hi Jeff, how are you? Good to see you on here. Nice to see all these people popping in. I suppose school and college and all that's finished now. And now, from being an old parent, I'll tell you that I know school has just finished because it's now bucketing of rain outside. Because I can remember when I used to have to go and collect the kids, it used to start raining at about 3 o'clock, 3:15. Oh dear. Good old weather. Shake me out. Hi Corey, how are you? Good to see you on here. Little wave. Thank you. Yeah, good to see you. I hope if you're on your travels, I hope it's all safe, and I hope you're getting home quickly before you get wet. That seems to be nothing but rain at the moment. You can tell we're getting near the autumn period. Just great when you try to make films. I can tell you, I've been out in it last year. So, I suppose that's the only blessing of using your phone for filming, because you can still carry on. Where I did hear some of this kit you can buy is kind of not IP68 or anything like that, so you makes it a little bit harder for filming. But yeah, no, I do have to watch my old external mic because I know that's not waterproof. But yes, so I hope you've all had a good day. I assume some of this will be a day in education. Hi Mick, how are you? It's a choice between you and watching the bird from. Oh dear. Do I win then, Mick? Oh dear. Say 67. What? Any reason why I need to say so? I don't know. I perhaps feel 67, but I've got quite a while to go yet. But ladies, sisters, love my content. Well, I try and give it a go. So I'm not as expert as Mick is, but there we, I'll give it a go. Well, I've got something to say. She's pretty, to be fair. Yeah, most people are than me, mate. If we'd have done this, Mick, about 40 years ago, we might have been all right. Oh dear. No way. Yeah. Hi B, how are you? You got more subs? Well, I'm trying, mate. I'm ready to actually. That had gone up a little bit the weekend, and then I noticed by Sunday night I'd lost them again. Now, I don't know whether it's true, Mick. I keep hearing that there's something going on with the algorithm on YouTube at the minute, that they've done something to it. So I don't know what, but I mean, I normally do crap in there anyway, so I perhaps wouldn't notice. Selena, how are you? Layla sisters? Yep, thank you. Thank you. Oh dear. Yeah, I thought I'd do this at 4 o'clock because I thought most people are on that little bit before meal time, and along with Mick's on one of his holidays again, he perhaps won't have a meal until about 8 o'clock tonight. So I've joined the tomorrow game with 30-day challenge. All right. Oh, I've never heard of that, Mick. Yeah, I'll have a look at that then. Yes, all new to me, mate. Yep, I will take a look. In fact, I've got to go up. I'm kind of, I suppose you can. Let me just show you this weather, Mick, and then you. Let me just turn this around. Don't know whether that'll show it. The rain. Yeah. You got to excuse the rubbish. We just did a clear out in the house, so I've still got to dump it yet. That'll be soon. Yeah. Bit of rain now, anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a look then, Mick, on that one. So yeah, I thought I'd show you the rain, Mick. I bet you're sunning it up at the minute, aren't you? Yeah, I've still got to wait another month and a half yet. So, oh dear. I'm on the beach and I'm not jealous at all, Mick. Yeah, I've got to wait until kind of first week in November for mine. Nice old magnet on the fridge. Yeah, yeah. I think that's when the kids did that. So, but yeah, hi B, good to see you come in again. Subbed, thank you so much. We'll see how long the subs stay on. I do notice, the only thing I have noticed when I do some of these lives is that you do get some subs, and then normally what happens, 50% of them seem to disappear again. Not saying it's them ones, but, you know, it could just be YouTube doing its own thing. So, but yeah, I did hear there's a lot of iffy things going on with YouTube at the moment. So, like I said, I'm not a big enough channel. That comes and goes anyway with mine. As long as we have a laugh on here, that's the main thing. We need something. At least something to hold me out, at least till kind of about the 6th of November when I can go on holiday. I think the 6th of November is my last... Yeah, my last day at work on the 6th of November before I can escape for a week. So, just in case my boss is watching. What sauces you got on top of the fridge? That's actually cat food, so so I can't take the cat's meals because she'll kill me. So you got a sub from me as well. Thanks, Bison. How are you? Thanks for doing that. Really appreciate it. I really ought to note some of these down so I can sub you back. Really, don't I? Let me just take a note. Oh, you're a cat lover. Well, I've got one left. One passed on this year. He was getting on a bit, but his sister is still here. She's still hanging in there. Hi, Fawn. How are you? Good to see you. I don't think we've been on before. So, I got 3. Yeah, so we're down to 1 now. So, she's hanging in there. She's still a pensioner. Why do you keep killing cats? Well, I don't particularly kill them myself. Lots of vet did that, but yeah. But thanks for that, Sean. What's your favourite food? Now, are you asking for password details? All right. I don't know. I like anything barbecuey, really. Stick it on the barbie. That'll be fine. Yeah, anything on there. Slap some cheese on it. So, I've one called Jeff. All right. Yeah. Old age bro. She was for. Oh right. Oh okay. Yeah. No. You know, when the boy went. This year he was, what was he, 17 I think, something like that. So I suppose in cat years he's getting on a bit, isn't he? So cheese on a sausage. Look at that. Cat on a barbecue. I'll leave that one with you, Mick. I'm perhaps in the wrong country for that, mate. So I'm sure I've seen you on... Yeah, not really sure about that one. So, but yeah, who knows? So, but anyway, let me finish this tea before it gets too cold. So, what have people got planned tonight? Anything good? Maybe a troll. Yeah, I'd imagine, most likely. We may have to take some action on that one, Mick. And then they're not there. You have 460 subs. Wow. That's really nice. Thank you so much for everyone who has subbed. But I'll do that bit at the end. I like to thank people. I'm not like some of these top end YouTubers who just expect it. I thank every one of you. So, how much longer you got left out there, then, mate? Or have you decided just to move and not come back? I won't blame you. So. Oh dear. But yeah, we're trying to get the old sub count out. Like I said, you always feel like that's perhaps lower than it should, especially when you've been on nearly a year. But like I said, we've had that conversation before, so we won't keep talking it up. Yeah, it'd be good to know where everyone's from, where they're currently at the moment. Not exact location. I don't want what very words. I mean, just just a rough idea. You like Marvel films? I've watched them, not for quite a while. They don't quite seem to perhaps be as good as they were. I don't know whether they've. I moved here. I moved here forever since I brought some. Oh, excellent, mate. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mick. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Well, I've had my second phone call for the last few days asking me about my Virgin Internet. So I did try to have a conversation with them. I feel that, you should have a little chat while they're trying to scam you. But, and then they kept cutting off again. So I thought, well, you can't win, can you? See, I'll try and be nice. Back Sunday. Yeah, make the most of it, mate. So yeah, I think that's sort of what weekend bit is that in November? Let's just have a little look. Yes, that's second weekend of November I fly out. So then I can bore everyone with another week of filming. Now we're going to try and do a live there. People like the lives when I do that abroad. So, and we like seeing Mick's as well. So don't forget, you guys, check on here. Walking with Mick, he does some good lives. And other little bits and pieces as well. Why you have so many cleaning products? Because I have a wife who likes cleaning. So yeah. But that's very nice that you're paying attention to detail of the excellent purpose-built setup that I have here for my little desk area. Because like all these big YouTubers, as you can see, I've spent a lot of money setting the studio up so it looks absolutely excellent and spotless. Are you a ferret man? Not really. No, Finkelstein. I believe I got that right. Finkelstein? Yeah. No. I've never had one myself. So, yeah. I'm off to bed dorm in October. Now, again, I think we said this before, mate. Father-in-law kept telling me I really ought to go to Benidorm. So, just thinking around. Yeah. Because we're spotless in the UK. Clean house, clean mind. Yeah, exactly, mate. We couldn't say it any better. So, oh dear. Well, finally, the rain has stopped. So you can go out and run out about. We keep getting this here at the moment. So, but I am up Lincolnshire way, possibly this week, I think. So we're going to head up to Spalding. It's part of my work. Do you own a flying saucer? Nope. Unfortunately not. Because if I would, I'd be flying out the UK. Very often. So now we're not too far away from winter time. Now I've got to admit, we've had to put the winter duvet on already. Because there's been quite a few chilly nights here. Now I know Mick wouldn't know that in his 30 degrees, but back here that's been bloody freezing at night. Already. Not even rid of autumn already. So that's why I'm here and not watching TikTok. Oh dear. Well, I won't be too much longer, mate. Never 10 minutes, mate. I normally do about half an hour, and then you can get back to her. And then, unfortunately, I'll have to get back to work again. I've still got a bit more to do before I finish off tonight. It's just been you come back from holiday, and that's just literally catching up with work. And because I've got a bit of an operational area, so that's amazing how many emails you can grab in a week. Isn't it? AC here, mate. Yeah. I definitely don't need that here at the minute, mate. I've got the door open. That's about all I need. That's really been blowing the gale here today. I've not been travelling about today. I'm most likely about the next few days. But like I said, I think we've got to pop up to Lincolnshire this week, so we've got to pop up because also I've got a site at Spalding, so I have to go up there quite often. So yeah, I had about 20 points last week on Fizzed. Yeah, did not. After being ill this week, actually did not have gone off fizzy a bit. Actually, I don't know whether I've perhaps been drinking a bit too much of it. I'm trying to detox before November, where that's gonna be a week of it. But there, don't forget, I'll be trying it on your behalf. So, not just Mick, all you viewers. A spiritual demon key. Yes, thanks for that, Batman. That's absolutely excellent. Oh dear, they're out today, aren't they? Hex every drink on my chain. Yeah, I suppose I'm a bit fortunate because I'm allergic to alcohol, so I can't have it. So yeah, but no, I've got to. As usual, as you get older, you try and be good, don't you? So, but there. Okay, so what are we? We've got about another 9 minutes, and then I'll let you all go, let you all disperse. But it's good to see all these people come on. Pretty good doing these. Definitely a lot better on the mobile. See, this is what you get listening to Uncle Mick. So yeah. But that's been a big day of admin today. And I've still got more to do. I don't know. You're back for a week. I came back. Thanks, Pete. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm still going to be here for a few more minutes yet. So if there is anything you want to ask, without any hidden agendas or swearing, then, we should be okay. And don't forget, we're going to be doing our live next Tuesday. So not tomorrow, but next Tuesday. I will be doing one because that'll be our yearly celebration one. I may have to go sooner. Amanda's calling all the No, that's fine, mate. You head off. I say I'll be shooting off in about 8 minutes anyway. So, but thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. And don't get too burnt. But yes, obviously wintertime we'll come back to our new winter coffee cup from, not sponsored by, from Costa. Oh, I nearly stopped. I went by there and nearly stopped them. Nearly stopped at a Costa or a Starbucks today, but I held off. I held back. So, what holiday do you like best? Any out of the UK. Now, there's like I said, there's some bits I do like in the UK, but I do like travelling about as well. And also, I can get to make my videos as well. You know, the ones that seem to get views. I've just noted my last three or four videos haven't done that well, so I don't know, we perhaps need another away trip again. Oh dear. Never mind, we do try, we keep trying. So, Arajack, hello Unger, how are you? I think you've been on before, haven't you? Sure you have. If not, why? But yes, hi. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you've all had a good day. Hope you found it better than I have anyway. Oh, literally first day back from work and you want a break. What's all this then? Hi Viv, how are you? Good to see you popping in. Sonia, cool glasses. Yeah, I've had them, I've had them nearly a year now. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. And I hope you, Sonia and Viv, have had a good day. So, don't mind what I wrote. That wasn't there. No, you're fine, B. You carry on. You crack away. So that's great to hear all the comments and seeing you guys chatting. As long as it's all nice. But yeah, I suppose there's different aspects to the doing the lives and me out doing the videos, isn't it? Because you get to see it live. The dislike buttons. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, I do try. I do try. So I've not been picked up by TV yet. So, but like I said, if you've got any questions about the channel, anything you want to ask me, let me know. Like I said, we've still got about another 5 minutes, and then I will let you lovely people carry on. And yeah, and I will. We are going to be out and about. I'm travelling with work a bit this week, so we will be out and about. I'm sure I'll get some shorts fired out at some point from some different locations. So, what do you think about beans? What kinds of beans? Or are we being naughty again? Already, we've had to escort 2 people off already off the live. So. Oh dear. Never mind, it's all part of the fun. So, we're into the last 4 minutes. If we have any questions, we can extend for another minute. Recon, how are you? What do you think of XRP and the dislike button beans in my coffee? Beans my coffee. To be, I'm not really well, I drink coffee, but I wouldn't say I'm a coffee connoisseur. To me, a lot of it kind of tastes the same, really. So. My daughter would be different. She can certainly tell different blends and all that sort of thing. But that's, I'm unfortunately not an expert. Watch some of the videos, you'll know what I mean. as people in the comments normally put in. What do I think of XRP? Unfortunately, Recon, I'm not sure what you're on about. So I may be too old. You'll have to educate me on that one. So. So yeah, let me know. Do it without any abbreviations. Crypto. Right. Well, I don't do it myself. Unfortunately, I'm rich enough. So you'll have to enlighten me if you think that's any good or not. I could see that's where that's going to go. Possibly not in my lifetime, but I'm sure in a lot of your lifetimes that will do. I'm sure there's a lot of younger people on here than me. Last thing you need is some 50-year-old telling you what you think. Yeah, definitely I can see everything will go digital, perhaps sooner than later. Good way to get fleeced as well. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Because I suppose it's not particularly supported as on the old markets as such. But I say I'm not an expert. So before we ask anyone for any expert information, I can't give it to you. But thanks, Phil. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people do well on it, and I've heard a lot of people, get completely sunk with it. So I don't know. But I think at some point there will be, whether it be they just kind of digitise the systems we have, or the currencies, I mean. You know what I mean. That we have, I assume, because I've heard that they're on about doing a digital pound or something. So, but yeah, I don't follow it that much. I'm too busy out having walks. But yeah, I can see it going. I'm actually amazed, kind of, that passports they haven't fully like digitised that. No, Edmund's afraid not. So I'm sure he's a lot richer than me though. But Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't kind of done like a digital token that you put on your smartphone instead of your passport. I'm sure it's coming. You're fine, mate. Don't worry. I've had that one several times. So ask yourself, what do we need? Digital encrypted and traceable currency? Well, I don't know. Perhaps that's to monitor us. We can't talk about that on here. But you know how we're all watched now. You're all being watched. You know that. But that's all the fun of digital, innit? Be happy and nice instead. So, right, too old for it, mate. Yeah, I'm getting to that point, mate. I enjoy watching it, and it's quite interesting to watch all the different sides and takes on it, and you can see things are going to go digital, whether it's for the right reason or the wrong reasons. I can see the handy right reasons for it, but I think because it's run by, how can we say it, institutions that I think will end up using it for the wrong reasons, which is a bit sad. But there we go. That's why we love government. So, but no, it's if you could just keep something digital, so it's just, and that is all it is on it, just to make some things easier. That would be great. I'm not saying eradicate the other things, but if you could have like both options, so you could have one or the other that you wanted to make the choice and use. But I think to use it for other monitoring things before we start going down that hole, yeah, that's just a bit of a drawback. Anyway, I suppose I better leave you, lovely. Can I ask, I'm sick of politics on the labels on left and right, neither side appeals to me, and it seems these days leaves all shoot loaders. Well, that looks like it. Like I said, I don't do politics, so that's not what my channel was about. My channel was to, as you would see on the content, do walks. Now let's just clear some things up. We'll do an extra few minutes. So solar flare might fire. Yeah. Yes, let's get a few things. So I've had a few comments. Sometimes I do get helpful comments on the videos, which is great, just what I need. And for locals to give me local information, which is far more valuable than what you can sometimes get from other sources. So my channels are about walks, travels, and what I see when I get there. So at least if you then went there just for the walk or whatever, you would see what I saw. I don't go and, so just to either cheer people up or pay them off, I don't go and research areas. I'll just go on the knowledge I've got, and I don't script a single thing, as you will most likely see from my videos. So I'm not here to script stuff. We're there for the walks, to have a look, have a chat, bring it nice and light-hearted, a little bit of humour, and for people to chill out and watch. That's what I would want to see on TV. If I wanted to see a full-on history, informational documentary, then I will watch them channels that give you that kind of info with the people who know what they're talking about. I'm just some old fart from bloody Norfolk who just visits places, and I'll just tell you what I think. I'm not sponsored. I'm not monetised from YouTube, so yeah. So I get to say what I like. And the abroad trips, I have been asked, are sponsored by me from the work that I do all bloody year round, like a lot of people in the country. So yeah, so I'm not sponsored at any resort, so I can tell you if it's good or not anyway. But there, that's just me. Anyway, long as I got that little rant out of the way. But like I said, I do get a few comments saying, why did you do this? Why did you do that? And you should have researched it, and you should know more. Well, go and check history channels. That's what they're there for. Mine's walking around, having a chat. It's kind of channels. A bit like the lives, but videoed. Anyway, right. We'll give it one more minute if anyone's got anything else they want to ask me before we shoot off. And then I really must get some more work done before 5 o'clock, before I get killed from my boss. So, and then we're going to be out and about on the roads this week from tomorrow. So I'll get some shorts done through the week, just to either cheer you up or bore you, or something you can watch while you're going to sleep. So, But anyway, what I will do now, I will thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel, either previously or today, or possibly in the future. Don't forget it's cost free, so ignore. It doesn't mean you have to pay on YouTube. So it's just like follow, but we like to title it something else. But yes, if you have subscribed, thank you so much. And all the people who have subscribed since we've been going, don't forget we've done our first year next week. But we'll do a live for that. Anyway, I will leave you guys in peace now. Thanks today, people who joined in, popped in, had a chat, had a little natter, and all that kind of thing. I will see you very soon. Not sure when. I'll try and do a short to let you know when we're going to do another live. We will do one at some point this week, but I'll let you know. Anyway, be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone else. And, yeah, chill out and take it easy. It's not worth it. All right, it's not worth it. Anyway, thanks again, and I will see you all very soon.